take a second to think about a family holiday where it got really quietly tense after somebody brought up the news, or that friend that you don't talk to so much anymore because of a difference of opinion. Politics over the past couple years have become even more personal than they used to be. And I don't know how much you talk about politics or stay informed on politics, but I do know that they affect all of us. A study that was published by the American Psychological Association revealed that back in 2024, in November, 72% of adults that were surveyed reported that they were anxious about talking about politics at family gatherings. Another 38% of adults surveyed said that they were going to completely avoid family members that they disagreed with over the holidays. Now, this brings up a lot of stress, and it shows a very acute way that politics can divide our communities and just divide our families. But how do we work with this stress? How do we combat it? One way is with something called Bridge USA. It is a student-led, nationwide organization that tries to combat this. It brings together students of varying viewpoints to talk about their opinions and their ideas in a really controlled and safe environment so that no one has to worry about backlash. Another point is to talk about these things productively and not just argue like so many of us are tempted to do all the time. Now, they have two different kinds of events. One main one. The main one is their discussions. So every few weeks, depending on the campus that you're at, they'll hold these discussion meetings where students from all over the campus can come and they can have these conversations with each other. And there are very strict rules that go along with it to continue to keep it a safe space for the students. Another way that they do this is by having other kinds of events like speakers coming to talk or even debates, which also follow very strict guidelines to make sure that everybody is welcome there. Now, Bridge has three main pillars of discussion along with it: constructive engagement, diversity of ideas, and solution-based politics. Now, the first, constructive engagement, is what it sounds like: making sure that the conversations are constructive and that they're respectful, and that students are allowed to be completely honest while remaining very respectful to each other and receiving that back to themselves. And the next, diversity of ideas. This one is so important because without having different ideas to push against your own, we get this echo chamber that continually tells us that we're right without anybody challenging us and making us critically think about why we believe in what we believe in. The last is solution-based politics. Bridge as an organization can't push different ideas on the members or the participants that come, but it can encourage those participants, officers, and members to come up with different solutions and to pursue those within meetings or in their communities in various ways. Now, Bridge as an organization wants to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to continue to communicate with each other in a way that continues to show our common humanity. It's really easy to stop looking at a human being once they voice their opinion that you don't agree with. So this is a way to combat that. If this is something that sounds interesting to you, come and join us this fall. It's going to be our first semester on Ball State's campus, and we're super excited to start. But it's about building bridges through our dialogue and not walls. Thank you. Don't.